Ever feel like your pizza delivery is taking forever? What if your next order had a ticking bomb strapped to the delivery guy? That's the crazy situation Nick finds himself in the action comedy 30 Minutes or Less. Today, we're breaking down this hilarious movie in under 30 minutes, of course, so buckle up and get ready to see if Nick survives. Did his terrible delivery times come back to haunt him? Will his bomb-strapping kidnappers be successful criminals? Let's find out. In the opening scene, a weathered blue Mustang soars through the air, its driver propelling it at breakneck speeds across a Grand Rapids, Michigan neighborhood. Nick, an employee at Vito's Pizza, is bound by the company's stringent delivery policy. Deliver within 30 minutes or foot the bill himself. As he navigates the city, a tiny chef-shaped timer on his dashboard counts down the minutes, while his loud music echoes through the streets, past children at play and unsuspecting pedestrians. Nick arrives at his delivery location, 2 towns over from Vito's, in 34 minutes. 4 minutes too late, greeted by 2 smug teenagers who've outsmarted the system for a free pizza. Nick pleads with them, explaining the cost comes from his pocket. Unmoved, they retort, "That's why we order your lousy pizza. You never make it on time." In a twist, Nick offers to buy them beer with the money meant for the pizza, and the naive teens eagerly agree, not realizing they're being duped. Feeling defeated by life, Nick returns home to find solace in a beer on his porch, awaiting his friend Chet's return from a date. Meanwhile, Chet is engaged in an intimate encounter in a parked car. Afterward, as Chet joins Nick, he's offered a beer to cleanse the palate, so to speak. Although Nick is eager to share his Lethal Weapon DVDs for a movie night, Chet declines, citing exhaustion and work the next day. The narrative shifts to Dwayne and his simple-minded accomplice Travis as they practice shooting at watermelons in a junkyard. Dwayne fancies himself a big shot, imparting his dubious wisdom to Travis, who hangs on every word. Despite their lack of smarts, Dwayne leads, and Travis, the dimmer of the two, follows. Their arsenal includes crossbows and explosives, with Travis displaying a surprising knack for pyrotechnics. At Dwayne's father's house, the duo watches Friday the 13th 3D, mockingly interacting with the characters on screen. Their antics are interrupted by Dwayne's father, a stern ex-Marine who scolds them for their foolishness, and hints at an unusual closeness between the two friends. It's revealed that the father's lavish lifestyle and Dwayne's unemployment are financed by a $10 million lottery win from 1998. Envious of his father's wealth, Dwayne schemes to seize what remains of the lottery fortune before his father squanders it all. Meanwhile, Nick ditches his usual pizza delivery route to visit Kate, his crush and Jet's twin sister, at her event planning job. They catch up, and Kate reveals she got offered a management position at a Four Seasons hotel in Atlanta. Nick, clearly nervous about the distance, tries to dissuade her with somewhat inaccurate information gleaned from rap songs. He even promises a motivational mixed CD. Across town at the strip club, Juicy, a dancer, sets her sights on Wayne after learning about his father's wealth. She manipulates him with promises of luxury and convinces him to hire a hitman to inherit his fortune. Overwhelmed by the idea of being king, Wayne readily agrees. At Chet's apartment, Nick confides in his friend about Kate's potential move. Unimpressed with Nick's dead-end pizza delivery job and lunchable dinner, Chet points out the hypocrisy of discouraging Kate's career advancement. This leads to a childish one-upmanship contest, where they trade embarrassing secrets, sexual exploits with a shared crush, rumors about Nick's parents, and a past encounter with Kate, which Chet disputes. The tension escalates as Nick pushes boundaries, implying Kate felt something during their encounter. This sends Chet into a rage and they grapple on the floor, fueled by anger and betrayal. Meanwhile, blissfully unaware of the drama, Dwayne and Travis clean the Motley Crue mansion for $10 an hour. Two delusional friends, Dwayne and Travis, hatch a ludicrous plan to get rich. Dwayne dreams of grandeur but lacks a work ethic. His latest scheme involves a tanning salon as a brothel front. Clients would use code words for deluxe tans, which secretly meant prostitution. Dwayne's even more disturbed by his plan to kill his father for his inheritance. He convinces Travis to help him hire an assassin for $100,000. Disappointingly, they don't know any blackmail-worthy women or hypnotists. Deciding a bomb is a better option, they target a hapless pizza delivery guy, Nick, as their pawn. Fate intervenes with a late-night pizza order delivered to Dwayne's scrapyard hideout. Nick is strong-armed into becoming their unwilling bank robber, a creepy gorilla mask and a head-bashing welcome Nick to his nightmare. He wakes up with a bomb strapped to his chest and a timer ticking down. Dwayne assures him it's a real bomb, detonating a teddy bear bomb for emphasis. Nick has 10 hours to rob a bank or become a human firework. He seeks help from his friend Chet, a schoolteacher. Although initially skeptical, Chet ultimately agrees to help Nick, fearing future regret if he doesn't. Nick and Chet face a race against time and a deranged bomb-wielding duo. Nick makes a deal with Chet, help him remove the bomb vest, and he'll leave his sister alone and forget about Kate. They ditch school to figure it out. Meanwhile, stripper Juicy meets her assassin, Changa, a tattooed Mexican who goes by Sugar Milk. They agree on a price for him to kill the Major, then get romantic in his car. Back at Chet's place, they research bomb disarmament on Wikipedia. Deciding a bank robbery is the answer. They head to a dollar store for supplies, while Dwayne and Travis, who want to open a tanning salon, watch and critique each other's ideas. The cashier at the store mistakes their purchases, fake guns, ski masks, for a rape kit. Chet assures her they just love hamburgers and skiing. She suggests condoms too, just in case. Chet spray paints the toy guns black, arguing with Nick about his car's condition. They then steal their neighbor's car, a red Datsun, for a getaway vehicle, threatening the owner, who recognizes Chet. Nick insists on quitting his pizza delivery job before the bank heist, frustrating Chet, who'd instead get food. He sneaks out to see Kate on her work's rooftop, confessing his feelings, unaware Travis is tailing him. Back in the car, they decide to pose as Hispanic criminals during the robbery, Nick as Cruz and Chet as Luis. The surprisingly friendly bank patrons cooperate as they get everyone on the floor. An employee, Sandra, helps them gather the money, breaking a robbery rule by accessing the vault, unlike Point Break's focus on teller drawers. She also sneaks in a blue dye pack per bank policy. A security guard accidentally shoots a customer in the leg. Nick, feeling bad, tries to offer the man money, but the dye pack explodes in his face. Frustrated, they demand a new bag from Sandra, unaware all the cash has dye packs. The alarm blares and they flee the bank. A cop tries to stop them, but Chet reveals the bomb vest, causing the cop to run away in fear. They escape in a high-speed chase with the police. Nick and Chet barely escape the cops after a crazy pizza delivery robbery. They celebrate their success, but they clearly don't consider the consequences. Nick has a bomb strapped to his chest, and the only way to disarm it is to pay a ransom to Dwayne, a ruthless criminal. Dwayne, however, has no intention of letting Nick live. Meanwhile, Dwayne's nervous accomplice, Travis, starts to have a conscience. He doesn't want Nick to die. Tension builds as Nick, Chet, Dwayne, and Travis meet at an abandoned bridge to exchange money for the disarm code. A fight erupts, and things take a bloody turn. Nick outsmarts Dwayne, escaping with the money and rigging the bomb to explode in Dwayne's car. In the chaos, Chang, another assassin hired by Dwayne, gets burned alive. Nick, Chet, and Kate flee with the money, only to discover it's dyed with blue ink, a trap set by the FBI. The story ends with our unlikely heroes covered in blue dye, but at least they're alive. That's all the time we have for this movie recap. What did you think? Did you love it, hate it, or somewhere in between? Let me know in the comments below. If you want more quick movie breakdowns in 30 minutes or less, hit that subscribe button.